Good day, everyone. This is my vlog about what I've learned in micro perspective in tourism and hospitality. So, first is when I started this course, I honestly didn't expect to learn so much about the real workings behind tourism. At first, I thought tourism was just about going on vacation, booking flights, or visiting famous landmarks. But as I went through each lesson, I started to see that there's a whole system and structure behind it. It's a business, one that requires good planning, excellent customer service, and a deep understanding of people. So, the journey that I took while learning this subject was more than just about reading slides or taking notes. It was about understanding how travelers think, what makes a service good or bad, and how businesses in this field stay successful. It gave me a new perspective for the people working in the tourism industry and how much work goes into making every trip smooth and enjoyable for customers. Now, I'd like to take you through the key lessons I've learned and how they've shaped my view of tourism and hospitality. Lesson 1 is the customer service positions. The first thing we focused on was the different customer service positions in tourism. These are the people travelers interact with the most, the ones who help set the tone of their experiences. There are many positions like front desk officers, travel agents, hotel concierges, airline ground staff, waiters, tour guides, and even customer staff who handle bookings and complaints. What I found interesting was about how each positions, no matter how big or small, contributes to the overall customer journey. For example, a travel agent might make the guests feel welcome when they arrive. A tour guide brings destinations to life with their storytelling and knowledge, while even a simple restaurant server can turn a meal into a memorable moment. These roles all require patience, communication skills, and the ability to stay calm under pressure. Because let's face it, not all travelers are easy to deal with. Learning about these positions helped me about understand how much teamwork goes into providing a great tourism experiences. It's not just one person making the magic happens, but it's a group of people, all playing their parts. Lesson 2 is the types of travelers in tourism. Actually, this is the one that I like the most, my favorite one. And I don't know because maybe this type of travelers makes me know myself more. So it's not just about how you travel really. It's about learning how you wanted to travel and how you play with it. What type of people you are as a traveler in short. So yes, the next lesson was all about the types of travelers, and this part really opened my mind. Before this, I didn't think much about why people travel, but I learned that travelers have different needs, goals, and expectations. Understanding the type of traveler you're dealing with helps you provide better services. For example, leisure travelers are there to relax, enjoy, and have fun. They're often families or couples on vacation, looking for good food, comfort, and entertainment. Then there are business travelers who are on tight schedules and need things like fast check-ins, reliable internet, and meeting spaces. We also learn about adventure travelers who seek out activities like hiking, diving, or mountain climbing. They value safety, good planning, and access to local experiences. Cultural travelers are interested in history, art, and connecting with local traditions. And then there are visiting friends and relatives travelers who might not be able there to explore but still need quality service. Each type of traveler is different, so the way we serve them should be different too. This part of the lesson made me realize that tourism is not a one-size-fits-all industry. You have to personalize the service to make people feel comfortable and satisfied. Next is the lesson 3, how the business works, how tourism and hospitality difference, and also how they manage to interact with each other, how they work together, and how the same they are. Yes. Then, yes, the lesson 3. Then we move on to the behind the scenes part, how the tourism businesses actually works. This one was one of the most important lessons because it connected everything together. We learned that tourism is made up of different sectors like transportation, accommodation, food and beverage, travel agencies, and attractions. All of these sectors work together to deliver a full travel experiences. Let's take a simple example. A tourist books on a vacation package through a travel agency. That package might include a flight, hotel, tours, and meals. Behind that package, there is communication between the agency, which is the airline, the hotel, and the local tour guidelines or tour operators. If one part of the chain falls, like a delayed flight or a hotel with no record of the booking, the customers ends up to be frustrated. We also learned that tourism businesses have to manage marketing, budgeting, staff training, logistics, and customer satisfactions all at the same time. It's a competitive industry, and if a business doesn't provide quality service, customer will just go somewhere else. What surprised me the most is how even small details like cleanliness, time management, or website design can affect a customer's decision. This lesson helped me see tourism not just as a fun experience, but as a serious business that requires strategy, planning, and teamwork. Next is the lesson 4, which is the good service and bad service. So let's summarize how they different each other. This is the final lesson we tackled was the difference between good service and bad services. This one felt really real because I've experienced both as a customer, and I bet we all have. Good service is when customers feel valued, respected, and taken care of. It's about being friendly, helpful, and fast. But it's also about going the extra mile, like offering help without being asked, remembering a customer's name, or solving a problem quickly and politely. On the other hand, bad service is when the customers feels ignored, disrespected, or frustrated. This can happen when staffs are rude, untrained, slow, or careless. Sometimes, bad service isn't even about the people. It can be caused by poor systems, bad communication skills, or a lack of attention to details. We also discuss how even one bad interaction can lead to negative reviews, complaints, or even losing a customer forever. That's why businesses invest so much in training staff and improving service quality. I learned that in tourism, it's not just the destination that matters, it's the experience the customer has from beginning to the end. So, to wrap it all up, this course taught me that tourism is a lot more than just travel. It's an industry built on people who work in it, and people who experience it. From learning about the different customer service positions to identifying the many types of travelers, understanding how the business works, and knowing the impact of good or bad service, I now see the bigger picture. What I used to see as a simple hotel check-in or friendly tour guide is now something I respect so much more. Every person in tourism plays a role in creating memories for travelers, and now that I've learned how important that role is, I feel more prepared and more inspired if I ever work in this field. This journey has made me realize that tourism isn't just about the destinations. It's about delivering happiness, comfort, and unforgettable moments. And that to me is really something meaningful. And that's the end of my vlog. I hope you learned from it. And it actually taught me a lot. So, yeah. Thank you.